Hello friends, welcome to this channel Easy Maths with Rajeshwari. Today I have brought the topic for you, formation of linear equations in two variables. This also comes under pair of linear equations in two variables. In this topic, I will explain you how to form the equations for a given statement. Some practical situation is given, then how will you write equations based on that situation? After finding the equations, then you have to solve them by elimination method or substitution method or by graphical method. These methods I have explained already in my other videos. That link I will share you at the end of this video. So let us see the first statement problem. How to form the equation for this statement problem. It is from 4.1 exercise of SSC Telangana Board textbook of mathematics, and it is the third question from that exercise. Let me read the question. Neha went to a sale to purchase some pants and skirts. When her friend asked her how many each of she had bought, she answered, "The number of skirts are two less than twice the number of pants purchased. And also the number of skirt is four less than four times the number of pants purchased." Here two conditions are given. She is not telling the answer directly, but she is mentioning one situation, one condition. Based on that, we have to write equations and we have to solve it. So the first condition, she is telling the number of skirts are two less than twice the number of pants. So let the number of skirts be x and the number of pants be y. So let us see the first condition. Condition first. What is first condition? The number of skirts are, so number of skirts means x. Skirts are equal to, the number of skirts are two less than twice the number of pants. Two less than twice the number of pants. If two are less means subtract 2. Okay, so skirts we have taken as x and we have taken pants as y. So you write down here y and minus 2. Now you write in general form x minus 2y equal to minus 2. This is the first equation. Skirts are two less than twice the number of pants. Twice means two times. Okay, so skirts we have taken x and number of pants we have taken y. So you write down that variable and it forms the equation. Now condition 2. What is second condition? Second condition is the number of skirts means skirts are equal to 4 less than 4 times the number of pants. 4 less than 4 times the number of pants. So skirts we have taken x, which is equals to 4 less than 4 times of pants. Pants we have taken y. Now you write x minus 4y equal to minus 4. This 4 will go that side and it will become minus 4y. This is the another equation. So you got a system of equations here. Now you have to solve this by elimination method or substitution or graphical method and find x and y. So x will be the number of skirts and y will be the number of pants. This solving by these methods video is there. You can watch that video and understand how to solve. In this video I am just telling you how to form the equation, because forming equation is a difficult task for students. So I am explaining how to form the equation. You solve these equations by any method by watching my other videos. Let us see the second example. This example is from Think and Discuss box, which is given before the exercise. This example situation is different. Let me read the question. The cost of 1 kg potatoes and 2 kg tomatoes was rupees 30. Means the total cost of 1 kg potato and 2 kg tomato. If you are going to a vegetable shop and you are purchasing 1 kg of potato and 2 kgs of tomatoes, then total money shopkeeper is asking to you, that is 30 rupees. Okay. And suppose your friend is purchasing 2 kgs of potatoes and 4 kgs of tomatoes, then total money shopkeeper is asking 66 rupees. Then for these two situations, you have to form equation. If you want to find out the cost of 1 kg of potato and 1 kg of tomato, then you have to form the equations and then you have to solve it by any method. You can use elimination method. It is very simple and easily you can get the answer. So let us form the equation for the first situation. For that we will write, let the cost of each kg or 1 kg of potato is equals to x rupees, and the cost of 1 kg of tomato is equals to y rupees. So apply the condition 1. Apply the condition 1 for this. The cost of 1 kg potato. So total cost 1 kg potato is x rupees, plus the cost of 2 kg potato. 1 kg potato is x rupees and 2 kg tomatoes is 2y, because cost of 1 kg of tomato is y rupees. So cost of 2 kg of tomatoes will be 2y. So total amount you paid is 30 rupees. This is first equation. Now come to the condition 2. That is the cost of 2 kg potatoes. 1 kg potato is x rupees. 2 kg potatoes will be 2x rupees, plus 1 kg tomato is y rupees. So 4 kg tomatoes will be 4y rupees, and total cost you are paying is rupees 66. This is second equation. So you got here a system of equations. Now you can solve them by any method of your choice and get the answer ki what is the cost of each kg of potato and each kg of tomato. Now example 4. 10 students of class 10 took part in mathematics quiz. 10 students means in a class there are 10 students in 10th class, and there are some girls and some boys. Suppose the girls are X and boys are Y. Girls are number of girls, है ना? Number of girls. Girls means number of girls and number of boys are Y. Number of girls are X, number of boys are Y. So total students how many then? X plus Y. X plus Y is given how much? 10 students are there total. Okay, this is the first equation. And second condition, if the number of girl is 4 more than the number of boys, girls are 4 more than the number of boys. So girls we have taken as X, boys Y plus 4. Okay, this is the second equation. Right? Then find the number of boys and number of girls who took part in the quiz. Okay. There are 10 students in class 10. Girls are X, boys are Y. So total will be X plus Y. So total students are given as 10. Okay. So X plus Y equal to 10. Now they are saying if the number of girls are 4 more than the number of boys. Girls are 4 more than the number of boys. So girls equal to 4 more than. For more than you use plus sign than the boys. So x equal to y plus 4. Okay, so you got these two equations. You can write in a proper way. Here minus y equal to 4. Okay, you take this as third. So first and third you solve by any method. Here elimination method will be very easy. Okay, so in this way you have to form the equations and solve and get the answer for your question. Now come to example 5. 5 pencils and 7 pens together cost 50 rupees 50, whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost rupees 46. Find the cost of one pencil and one pen. This is similar to the second problem which we have solved, which is from think and discuss box. This problem I am giving for practice. Okay. Same to same, it is like this, only numbers are changed and the items are changed. Come to the seventh example. We have a linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. Write another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. In this, one linear equation is given. We have to write another linear equation so that these two forms intersecting lines. Intersecting lines condition is a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. For this video is there which I have made, and that video is part 1 and video number 19. You should go through it. This problem is same to same like that. Okay, one equation you have to write so that these two forms intersecting lines, and one equation more you have to write so that these two will form parallel lines, and one more equation so that with that equation it forms coincident line. Okay, you watch video and solve this problem. Come to the example 6. The question is, half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than the width is 36 meter. Find the dimensions of the garden. Dimensions means length and breadth. What is the meaning of dimensions? Yes, dimensions means length and breadth. So here what is given? It is given that half of the perimeter is 36. Length is 4 more than its breadth. They have given that length is 4 more than its breadth and the perimeter, half of the perimeter is 36. So let us find the equation for this. Half of the perimeter. You know what is the perimeter of a rectangle? Perimeter is equals to twice of length plus breadth. Okay. So here suppose the variables are L and B. Instead of L and B, you can use X and Y also. So half of perimeter will be equal to half of twice L plus B. Here nothing is there means into. 2 will get cancelled and we will get half of the perimeter is given as 36 and we get here L plus B. Okay. So this is the first equation. You can write in proper way. L plus B is equals to 36. This is the first sentence, the first equation. Then read this another condition. This was condition 1. Okay, now condition 2. They are saying length is 4 meter more than its width. So length is 4 meter more than its width. Width is nothing but breadth. Okay. So L minus B is equals to 4. This is second equation. Understood? Let me read the question again. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36. Whose from whose to width? One condition, and half to this is another condition. Half of the perimeter of a rectangular garden is 36 and length is 4 more than its width. So perimeter of a rectangular garden is twice L plus B, and half the perimeter will be half of twice L plus B. You cancel out 2, you will get L plus B. Half of the perimeter is given 36. So L plus B is equals to 36. This is first equation, and B will go here, it will get subtracted. So L minus B equals to 4. This is condition 2. What is condition 2? That length is 4 more than breadth. Okay, width means breadth. 4 more. 4 more means plus 4. You should write plus 4. Okay, now you got a system of equations. You solve them by any method. Elimination method will be very easy here. Okay. Come on, example 8 now. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 2 units. This is first condition. If we increase the length by 10 units and decrease the breadth by 5 units, the area will increase by 50 square units. This is second condition. Find the length and breadth of the rectangle. So we know that area of rectangle is L into B. You can take X into Y. Now L into B means area is equals to LB. Okay. Now condition 1. What is condition 1? The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80. Area is LB. LB will get reduced by 80 if its length is reduced by 5. If its length is reduced by 5, here into is there na, L is L minus 5 and breadth is increased by 2. Breadth is increased by 2. Okay, this is first condition. Second condition is if we increase the length by 10, if we increase the length by 10 and breadth decrease the breadth by 5, then the area will increase by 50. Then the area will increase by 50. This is second situation. Okay. Here area is L into B. Right? So area will decrease by 80. If length you are increasing, L into B na area. If length you are decreasing by 5 and breadth you are increasing by 2, then area is decreasing by 80 square units. If length you are decreasing by 10, if increase the length by 10, increasing. If we increase the length by 10 and decrease the breadth by 5, then the area will increase by 50. Okay, these are the two conditions we got. Now you might be thinking ki how to solve such lengthy equation. So I will simplify first one, second one you simplify similar way, then you solve those equations by elimination method. So let me consider the first one. LB minus AT equal to, how to solve two brackets? How will you multiply these two brackets? I will tell you. First term multiply by full second bracket, and second term is minus 5. That multiply by again full bracket. Okay. First term multiply by second bracket, second term also multiply by second bracket. Now bracket is there, so this L you have to multiply with both. LB plus 2L minus 5 multiply with both 5B, and I said if minus is outside this sign will change. So minus 5 2s are 10. Okay, here LB minus 80 write as it is. Now both the side equal to, if similar terms are there you can cancel them out, because when this will come this side it will become minus LB. So LB minus LB will become 0. So we got here minus 80. Now minus 10 you bring to this side, plus 10. 2L minus 5B. Okay. Then minus 80 plus 10, minus 70. 2L minus 5B. Okay. Now write it in a proper way. 2L minus 5B will give you minus 70. This is the third equation. When we solved first one, we got this third. Now you solve this second one in the same way. You will get one more equation. You give number 4. Then 3 and 4, both the equations you solve by elimination method. Let us see the example 9. In a class, if 3 students sit on each bench, one student will be left. If 4 students sit on each bench, one bench will be left. Find the number of students and the number of benches in that class. Okay, they are saying if three students are sitting on each bench, then one student is left. That student is not having place on bench to sit. Suppose four students are sitting, then one bench is extra. Okay, so how to find how many students are there and how many benches are there in that class? Let us see. First, let us take the number of students as x and the number of benches as y. Okay. Now, what is condition 1? Condition 1 is that if three students are sitting on each bench, one student is left. Okay. Means if the number of benches are y, then total students sitting on that benches are 3y. But 3y is not equal to total student is x now. So 3y is total students sitting on y benches. But total students are x. When 3y students are there, then one student is left. So you should subtract 1 from this total student. Okay. Means there are y benches and 3 students are sitting on one bench. So on y benches, how many students will sit? 3y. But 3y students are not equal to x. They are 1 less than x because one student is left. Total student are x. So one student is left means minus 1. Okay. Now come to the next condition. Condition 2. Condition 2 is if 4 students are sitting on each bench, then one bench is left. So total number of students are x. 4 students are sitting on each bench. Okay. But one bench is left means how many benches we are using? We are using y minus 1 bench. Okay, if 10 benches are there, one is left means 9 benches we are using. If suppose 5 benches are there, one is left means 4 benches we are using. So if four students are sitting, then one bench is left. So we are using y minus 1 benches. So on that 4 students are sitting. So total students sitting will be 4 into y minus 1. So total students are occupying the place. That means this will be equal to x. Right? Now you solve this equation. X plus y 3y will be minus 3y equal to minus 1 will become plus 1. This is first equation. Now here you solve this. 4 into y, 4y, minus 4 ones are 4, equal to x. Now solve this. First write x. 4y will go here, minus 4y, equal to what is left? Minus 4. This is second equation. Now solve these both the equations by elimination method. These are my videos in which I have explained elimination method, substitution method and graphical method. But these all statement problems you can solve by elimination method. It is very easy and simple. So for learning how to solve the equations by elimination method, you can watch my these videos. You please note down the links and solve the problems and send me the pics of the answer. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.